Hey, it's just so nice to get to talk to you all. I feel so happy and like it's really such a privilege and gift for me. So thank you for your time and attention. Some people ask me, like, I'm interested in platonically cuddling with like a variety of genders. Maybe people are like men, women, genderqueer, transgender, etc. And like does that make sense? Is that weird? Or maybe like I'm interested, but I'm scared. Or like, could that be more beneficial to me than like only cuddling with one gender? So I'll talk a little bit about that today. First, like everything, of course, it's your choice. I'm never going to push anything on you like that. And even if you're watching this video and even if your initial thought is like, there is no way that I'm gonna like cuddle with such and such gender, or I only want to like even platonic cuddling. I only want to cuddle with one gender. That's fine, and I invite you to like at least think about other possibilities and to maybe re-examine, to contemplate why you have certain preferences that you do, or maybe like the kind of like ick or weird or fear, response that you do to maybe certain genders. I'll say, partially I say that because for myself, most of my life, up until about my mid 20s, if you would have talked about the idea of me cuddling with men or male-bodied people, I would have been like, "What the bleep are you talking about? There's no way. I'm just straight." Da da da. Uh, yeah, I'll be talking a little bit more about it later. But like, really, a lot of why I had that reaction was one, just the culture that I grew up in, uh, and my own internalized homophobia or fear of me being possibly like bisexual or gay. Um, I just took, I didn't like believe that's a good thing, but I just took that in, growing up how I did. So uh, another, yeah, suggestion to re-examine is think about probably a lot of the reasons also why all of us have a lot of the ideas and preferences that we do are because of the culture that we grew up in. Like, so cuddling is kind of more, platonic cuddling and touch are more restricted in the current US culture. But for example, a woman friend who I have who's from South America, she said that a lot of women who identify as straight, it's very common for them to hold hands with their women friends, for her to like cuddle with her women or like girl, like when she was younger, women friends growing up. So yeah, I just realized that there are other options out there. So I'll talk a little bit about potential benefits of platonic cuddling with a variety of genders. It can be really nice to cuddle with people who you have no like romantic or erotic attraction to. Um, yeah, there's like pros and cons of all experiences, I think. And for me, like it can be just really nice sometimes, like, oh, like it's just gonna be like platonic cuddling, it's just like affection and nourishing, and it can feel really like nice and easy that like just like sexuality isn't even like in the room, at least for me, or maybe for both of us, it's just like not even on the table because we just don't feel those feelings. That can be really nice and relaxing. It can also be especially nice if like maybe went through a romantic breakup, and we're like, I just I've had times in my life I don't even want to deal like with with any kind of sexuality or attraction. Like I need a break from all that. And also maybe or where it could be beneficial is maybe now or in the future you're in a monogamous romantic relationship and you and or your partner may feel more comfortable with you platonically cuddling with a gender that you really just don't have attraction to. might make it easier or more less scary. Another benefit for me is sharing really caring platonic touch and cuddling with any type of people helps me be more loving and accepting of both that person and like the groups that they represent, because it's such a human connection. It really gets me in touch with what I feel like is a very innate like love and connection between us humans, like how much we have in common and how much we can share and care about each other, versus the other like more external things, or just like the stuff, the judgments that like keep us separated, that keep us from connecting and valuing each other. So I was actually actually talked a bunch more on the first recording, and I talked too much that I ran out of memory space on my phone. So I'm going to end here for now. I'll do a second video on this, so part two, continuing to talk about benefits. Um, but as maybe I say too much, but just thank you. Thanks for this opportunity to get to share these ideas with you, and thank you for listening. I really appreciate it. It really just does mean a lot to me for you to give me a chance to share these things I care about with you and with the world. If you want to get more free stuff like this, you can sign up for my newsletter below. But most importantly, please reach out to me, send me an email or message, and let me know how I can support you, how I can help you on your journey, or any questions I can answer. Maybe make a video answering your questions. And you can also subscribe to this YouTube channel. So until then, feels a little bit risky for me to say, but I really do platonically love you. I care about you, and I appreciate you, like, for exactly who you are. So thank you so much. And if you want a hug, all right, take great care of yourself.